Hey there, welcome. You know that moment when someone asks, "So, what do you do?" And you kind of freeze trying to find the right words in English? We've all been there. Well, guess what? You're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to learn how to talk about jobs and work so you can answer with total confidence. But hey, before we jump in, if you could take just a second to subscribe and click that little notification bell, that would be amazing. And of course, giving this explainer a like and leaving a comment really helps us out. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. Okay, let's just get right to it. That big question. What is your job? Just think for a second. How would you answer that right now? And hey, no worries if you're not sure, or if the words aren't popping into your head. That's exactly why we're here. We're going to figure this out together. And I promise you, in just the next few minutes, you are going to have everything you need to answer that question like a pro. Seriously. So, are you ready to get really good at talking about your job? Awesome. Let's do this. Okay, first things first. We've got to start with the basics, right? In this first part, we're going to learn a few super important words you need to talk about jobs. Think of these as our building blocks for everything else today. So, let's start with the big one, the word job. What is it really? Well, it's pretty simple. A job is the work you do to make money. It's how we pay for things like our food and our home. Simple as that. Let's look at a really good example. A teacher. What does a teacher do? Well, a teacher teaches students. So the job title is teacher. And the work, the action, is teaches. See that little connection? The job is the person, and the work is what they do. Here's another one you definitely know. A doctor helps sick people. The job title is doctor, and the work is help sick people. You're starting to see the pattern, right? The job title tells us who they are and what their main role is. It's a really useful pattern in English. And how about one more for now? A chef cooks food. So just to be clear, your job is your title, like chef. Your work is the action, like cooking. Of course, a chef does more than just cook, right? They also clean the kitchen, they buy the food, but cooking is the main thing. So where do all these jobs happen? Well, all over the place. Lots of people work in an office with desks and computers. You've got doctors and nurses working in a hospital. A chef, of course, works in a restaurant. And people who make things like cars, they often work in a factory. All right, now that we've got some of those basic words down, let's get to the really fun part. We're going to start using them to build actual sentences. This is how you're really going to tell people what you do. This right here, this is the golden rule. It is the easiest and most common way to say your job. The structure is just I am a, and then you pop your job title right in there. Let's just say the first part together. I am a. Now, let's finish it. If you're a teacher, you say, I am a teacher. So simple, so clear. It's perfect. Why don't you try saying it out loud right now? Just use teacher for practice. Ready? I am a teacher. Sounds great. You've got it. But what if you're talking about someone else? Well, the little word am changes. It's a bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. For example, I am a teacher. But for someone else, you'd say, she is a doctor, or he is a doctor. If you're talking about a group, you'd say, they are chefs. Practice these little changes. They're super important. Now, here's something cool. There's another way to say your job, and it means the exact same thing. You can say, I work as a... So I work as a chef is the same as I am a chef. They mean the same thing. So which one do you use? Honestly, it doesn't matter. I am a is maybe a little more direct, but both are totally fine. Just pick the one that you like saying more. Fantastic! You can now tell people what your job is. That's a huge step. But, a good conversation isn't just about talking. It's also about asking. So let's learn how to ask other people about what they do. Here are 3 super easy, super useful questions. First, what is your job? That's the most direct one. The second one, where do you work, helps you learn a little more about their life. And the third one, do you like your job? That's a really nice, friendly question. It shows you're actually interested in them. Okay, it is time. We have the words, we have the sentences, and we have the questions. Let's put all of these pieces together and see what they look like in a real, natural conversation. So just imagine you're meeting someone for the first time. You can start with a simple hello and then jump right in with our first question. What is your job? It's a perfect way to get the ball rolling. Now look at this response. The person says, I am a chef. But they don't stop there. They say, and you? Oh, this is so important. By asking the question back, they keep the conversation going. It's a really great skill to have. So, our first person answers, I am a driver. And then, to keep the conversation moving, what do? They use our second question, where do you work? This is exactly how a real chat works, back and forth. The chef answers, I work in a restaurant. Makes sense, right? And then, they make it a bit more personal by asking our third question, do you like your job? See how that makes the conversation feel warmer and more friendly? And the driver gives a nice, simple answer. Yes, I like it. And that's it. A whole conversation about jobs from start to finish. It wasn't that scary, was it? You can totally do this. Wow, we have learned so much today. But listening is one thing. Doing is another. The best way to get good at something is to actually practice it. So, you guessed it, now it's your turn. So, I'm asking you for real this time. What is your job? I really want you to tell me in the comments down below. You can use I am a or I work as a, and just tell us what you do. It'll be great practice, and we can all learn from each other. I'm really looking forward to reading your answers. You did an awesome job today. Seriously. Just keep practicing these phrases and you'll be talking about work in no time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, and leave a comment to support the channel.